Welcome back to Sando's Garage. This week we've got our big track modifications. Lots of effort, a lot of work gone into it. Stay tuned. Also in this episode, guys, we've got some mail this week. Some of the guys have sent through some stickers. Really appreciate that, and the comments that came with it too. Fantastic. First up, we got Dave from UC Slot Cars. Dave sent through a couple of stickers. Love that one. And another one, Dave. Thanks so much. Really appreciate that. John from Das Slot Car Box. Great colour scheme, John. Really like that sticker. Also, Shane from Slot Car Hub. We all know Shane. Great setup guy. Look forward to putting that sticker on the track too, Shane. Also, Shane sent through the Aussie Slot Car Show Live sticker too. I'm thinking I might mount that somewhere on a visible rotating pivot maybe. Wait and see. Shane also sent through Hughesy's Garage sticker. Thanks very much again, Shane. Also, we got Dick from DJ Raceway. Thanks very much, Dick, for the sticker. And also, we got Mal from 3 Rooms Raceway. Nice sticker, Mal. I like the car on it. Look forward to putting that on the racetrack as well. So thanks so much, guys, for the stickers. I think I'm going to put them along here. Have them on full display, so when you walk in the room, there they are. Thanks very much, guys. Love it. Shane also sent through the Aussie Slot Car Show Live sticker. Thanks so much again, Shane, for that. Also, I received a few more packages in the mail this week. A few stickers from some other fellow followers. That'll be in the next episode. So thanks so much for sending them through too. Now for the big modification. Option 2 was the choice. Demolition of the old part of the track. Just pulling it apart there. And that whole section will come out, as you will see. Another section I wanted to remove was the cutting. The cars used to hit the wall on the way up the hill, gain an advantage if you're on the outside curve. So I took this section out, retraced it, slightly different profile, definitely a different racing line and much wider as well. So the cars shouldn't hit the wall now. This section just came out quite easy, there's a few screws. And was able to retrace it quite easily and fit the section back in with a new piece, all routed. With that original street circuit section, it was just a matter of taking that piece out. I just retraced it to fit back into its same size back into the room, but obviously it'll be a lot different, a different hairpin, a high speed curve, and you'll see. So I ended up coming up with this little jig that I added onto the router to help me get around some of the tighter curves, but also the big banking curve, which was a bit of a challenge. But as you can see, it worked. Unfortunately, I had to join the big banking curve in the middle. There's a joint in the middle, but once it was all together and glued up, it shouldn't be a problem. As you can see, it bends around and then goes into a reverse Monaco type hairpin, and then down the hill and back under itself. So here's part of the new sections of the track I added up to the cutting. It's screwed in and in place now. As you can see, a much tighter racing line curve, but keeps me off that outside fence. Then up to the top, over the top, I slightly bank that curve a little more, make the cars go through there a bit quicker. And then skyline, and then down through the dipper. And then I added a new section of track, which is the new forest elbow, to stop the cars hitting the outside wall. So it's got a tighter line onto a new back straight, which will lead into the new banking curve. And there's an example of the curve with two cars on it, so you can still get side by side. And it'll lead into that Monaco reverse type hairpin. So that's the new forest elbow, the cutting part. So once the detail and scenery goes in, it should look quite good. And obviously a new curve coming out of there. There's an idea of the cutting, the banking. And then the centerpiece there, which will have scenery added eventually. So it'll look more traditionally like a cutting. As you can see, I got some pretty good angle on that curve. Took a bit of persuasion, a lot of screws, but it's quite steep. So hopefully the cars can run flat out. As you can see, the new straight, it's a little bit longer, and then leads into this hopefully really fast curve, and slow down on the second part of that curve for the hairpin. It gives you an example of how steep it is, the cars on it. It all came together. A few patch jobs there with the screws, and obviously paint before putting down the copper tape. And then into the hairpin and down below and under itself. Option 2 was definitely the winner. I'm pretty happy with it. I can't wait to get it painted up and get the copper tape down. Once again, here's the cutting again. Pretty happy with it, the way it's turned out. It's looking really good there with just some barriers up. Once I get the paint down, the copper tape should look great. They're the 21 centimeter tall trees from AliExpress. They look really good, along with static grass eventually. Thanks so much again for the stickers. Like I said, there's more stickers that arrive during the week, and they should make the next episode. Thanks very much, guys, for watching.